Welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hello everyone, I'm Karen.
And I'm Matt. And today we're looking at part 2 of our article, Mental Health Day, Taking Time Out for Your Mind.
And like we learned in part 1, I think it's very important to take care of our mental health. So I think having a mental health day is definitely a great idea. But other than, mental health days, what are some other, reasons that people might take days off, either from work or from school?
Well, I think one of the most common is sick days or sick leave. So you ask for a day off when you are feeling sick.
And if you're working for a company, you might get annual leave, or some people call it vacation leave. So you might take some time to go on a holiday, but yet you would still get paid.
Okay, well that's great. It's great to get paid while you're on vacation.
That's right.
And one thing I think, is a little bit not fair for the boys, for the guys here, is that women get an extra day off every month here in Taiwan.
Oh, you're talking about that time of the month, right?
That's right. So women get menstrual leave to take a day off.
Which makes sense because sometimes our bodies are not feeling the best. Sometimes we feel sore, we get stomach pain, so it's fair.
Sometimes I have stomach aches. I have to use a sick day.
Well, it's different. And another kind of a day that you can take off is some people call it the marriage leave. I know in Taiwan we have that. So if you were to get married, you are granted maybe like a week or 5 to 7 days off to celebrate your marriage.
Wow, that's pretty nice. Almost makes me want to get married.
Okay, well, let's learn more about our mental health day today.
Mental health days are good for doing things that you love. You can enjoy a good book, spend time in the woods, or paint a picture. You can use the time to have fun too. You can take a day trip somewhere. While you are there, you can do things that you don't usually do.
So we're looking at part 2 of Mental Health Day, taking time out for your mind. And we know how important it is to take care of our mental health, right?
That's right. All right, so let's get into the article and learn some more about mental health days. Mental health days are good for doing things that you love. Well, that makes sense to me. So you can do anything that you love on mental health days. So for example, if there's like a sports event, like a really important game that you need to watch, you can take a mental health day to watch that game, because if you miss that game, it's going to be really bad for your mental health, and watching it could help you relax and feel better.
I guess you could say that.
Said do things that you love.
You're right.
All right. Continuing with the article, you can enjoy a good book, spend time in the woods, or paint a picture. So it's whatever you love, maybe even watching a sports game.
Exactly. Okay, you can go walk in the woods as well. So what does it mean? Woods, that is a noun. Basically, it just means an area of land covered with thick growth of trees, shaded from the sun. So for example, you could say, he went for a hike in the woods. And I think going for a hike in the woods is definitely good for your mental health too, especially when you're in the city. Everyone is so busy doing everything, getting from one place to another place. But then if you walk into the woods, you're close to nature. You're listening to the trees, the birds, and then the waterfall. Of course, it will make you feel like you're calm and you're at peace.
But yeah, I don't like hiking, so I wouldn't do that on my mental health day.
Okay.
It wouldn't make me feel calm.
But would you paint?
Probably not. But to paint is a verb, and to paint means to apply paint to a surface. So paint, the noun, is a colored liquid that is used to add color to things. So when you say paint a picture, you would mean that you are painting on something to make an image or a picture using paint. You could also paint a house, which would usually just mean to change the color of the house or to add a new layer of paint to a house. So it's not always creating art or pictures or pretty things. Sometimes it's just painting a wall in a room white.
Exactly. And I think for some people, if they do enjoy painting, they do love art, I think painting a picture at home or even if you're outdoor can also make you feel more relaxed. Okay, let's continue. You can use the time to have fun too. You can take a day trip somewhere. While you are there, you can do things that you don't usually do. So I would say it's like a mini day trip. It's kind of like going on a short vacation, right?
Right. Well, they said you can take a day trip, so to just go somewhere for one day, but why not take your mental health day on a Friday and take a 3-day weekend trip somewhere?
You are absolutely right, and that makes a lot of sense. So if you're feeling a lot of stress from Monday to Thursday, and then your mental health day is on a Friday, that means you get 3 days off, right?
So you can use, and maybe you can use some other kinds of sick days as well, just to give yourself an even longer vacation, go somewhere further away, just, you know, do what's best for your mental health.
And then you will feel better, and when you come back to work or come back to school, you will perform even better. Okay, how about let's take a quick break and we'll be back to learn more.
Mental health days are all about decreasing stress. By doing that, you clear your mind and improve your sleep. You also keep negative feelings away. That's great for your mind and body.
Welcome back, everyone. So before the break, we were talking about what are some of the things that we can do on our mental health days. Other than just staying at home, watching TV, and just relax and do nothing, you can actually do something that you enjoy doing, something that you love. Perhaps it's reading a book, or maybe it's watching your favorite TV show, going for a hike in the woods. There's a lot of things that you can do, and even paint a picture, right? And some people, it might be traveling, so it's a good idea to take a day trip too, and most ideally on a Friday.
Yes, that's right. All right, let's get back into this article. Mental health days are all about decreasing stress. Okay, so the word there, decrease. Decrease is a verb, and it means to make smaller or fewer, or to make less of something. So in this case, when you decrease stress, you will have less stress. So, for example, they decided to decrease the number of students in the class so that they could learn better.
And that is definitely a good idea. But we're not decreasing the number of students today, we're decreasing stress. So what does it mean by stress? So that's a noun. Stress is what people feel when they are maybe uncomfortable about something that is happening. Many things can cause a person to feel stressed. A child can be worried about a test, and that could cause some stress for the child. So for example, you could say Dylan is under a lot of stress right now. So maybe because he has exams coming up, he has a lot of projects that he has to finish, so he is under a lot of stress. And no one wants to feel like they're under a lot of stress. They will feel like a lot of pressure. Okay, so let's continue. By doing that, you clear your mind and improve your sleep. You also keep negative feelings away. That's great for your mind and body. And that's definitely true. You have to decrease your stress, and so you can clear your mind and you can sleep better.
Yeah, when you don't have so many things to think about and things that you're worried about not being able to finish, you'll definitely get better sleep, so that's why you need to clear your mind. So what does it mean to clear? Clear means to remove any unwanted objects or unwanted things from a place. So in this case, in your mind, there might be thoughts in your mind that are causing you to not be able to sleep, or they're causing you to feel pressure and stress. Those are unwanted thoughts that you can remove and you can clear them away.
And if you do that, if you clear them away, then you can probably improve your sleep. Because we know that when you have a lot of things going on in your head, you can't really sleep properly, right? And the worst part is that when you feel tired, you can't fall asleep, but tomorrow you still have to wake up and go through the whole day of work, right? So to improve, that is a verb. It just means to get better or to make something better. So for example, you could say, Scott's behavior has improved a lot lately. So maybe he was hitting other people or bothering other people, but now he hasn't been doing that. It has been getting better.
Okay, so another word in there is the word negative, and negative is an adjective, and it means something that is unwanted, bad, or not optimistic, so not looking at the bright side of things. So usually negative things are things that are, you're looking at things sort of in a bad way. So when we talk about negative feelings, those are the feelings that say you can't do it, you're not good enough, you're never going to finish. These are negative feelings that you might have in your mind that might even keep you up at night and might require you to take a 3-day weekend vacation somewhere in order to clear your mind.
That's right. And the opposite of negative would be positive. So we don't want a lot of negative feelings inside of us because it will make us feel really sad or depressed. So you try to have some positive thoughts so we can have some positive feelings. We will feel happier and we'll feel better mentally, right? Because at the end of the day, I think taking care of our mental health is the most important thing.
That's right, and that's good that these mental health days are now available to people because, you can always have your next vacation to look forward to.
Exactly. Well, this is all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mental health days are good for doing things that you love. You can enjoy a good book, spend time in the woods, or paint a picture. You can use the time to have fun, too. You can take a day trip somewhere. While you are there, you can do things that you don't usually do. Mental health days are all about decreasing stress. By doing that, you clear your mind and improve your sleep. You also keep negative feelings away. That's great for your mind and body.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 wood 名词，森林、树林。当做这个意思的时候，横用复数哦。They went for a walk in the woods after lunch. 午餐后，他们去树林里散步。下一个单字 paint 动词，绘画、彩绘。Jessie painted many stars on the walls of her bedroom.Jessie 在她的卧室墙上画了许多星星。下一个单字 improve 动词，改善、增进。Eddie practices the piano every day to improve his skills. Eddie 每天练琴以增进自己的技巧。最后一个单字 negative 形容词，负面的、消极的。My brother never sees things in a negative way.我哥哥从不用消极的方式看待事情。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 things that you love 你喜爱的事情，这是一个形容词子句的用法。that 所引导的子句呢，用来加以说明前面的名词。that 可以省略哦。我们来看看这个例句。There are many things that I hate, such as loud noises and long meetings.有很多我很讨厌的事情，例如吵杂的声音和长时间的会议。下一个文法 have fun 玩得愉快， 我们来看看这个例句 I hope you have fun at the party tonight. 希望你今晚在派对上玩得愉快。最后一个文法 keep away 远离，这是一个可以分开的动词片语。我们来看看这个例句 You should keep away from the dangerous area. 你应该远离危险区域。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
Today, we are continuing our journey along the old mountain line. We will explore the ruins of the Long-Teng Bridge. Why is it in ruins, you might ask? Well, let's find out, shall we? Another popular place on the old mountain line is the ruins of Long-Teng Bridge. The bridge is the tallest bridge on the mountain line. Long-Teng Bridge was built with only brick and granite, which are strong against earthquakes. Glutinous rice was used as glue for the piers. The deck of the bridge was destroyed in the 1935 Xinqiku Taichu earthquake, but the piers are still standing. Wooden stairs lead upward alongside the ruins of Long-Teng Bridge. To the left of the stairs is a shopping street that sells local street food, and to the right is a viewing point of the entire area. Each April, when the tong trees blossom, the mountains are covered in white petals. This site is known as April Snow. Together, the April Snow and the ruins of Long-Teng Bridge attract many rail and photography fans who come for beautiful pictures. Even though the Long-Teng Bridge is no longer a functional bridge, it is a mark that reminds us of the history of the old mountain line. Aside from that, there's still plenty of things to see and eat, while also being a perfect place to take some selfies.